Hi, everybody. All right, so happy Monday. All right, my buddy Josh is here. We're going to finish up chapter 35. We're doing a little bit of the countersinking into the upper top longerons there. That is going to set the stage for pop riveting on the aft decks. Right, so once the aft decks are on, we got to make sure that the sub panel is secured to those longerons as well. And then we will finish up this glorious video by riveting the panel frame, the main panel frame, like the front of the panel frame, to those aft decks. And then it's all good. And then chapter 35 is done. All right? Good. Time for just a quick rant. To the pandemic, please f*** off. One of the side effects of this terrible pandemic is that people aren't able to reset. Right? You need to be able to go on vacation from work, from your family, from whatever, right? It's for your mental and spiritual and physical health. And people aren't allowed to do it. Can't go to Canada, can't fly to Mexico, Europe, can't go anywhere. Can't really leave the state unless you want to drive to Las Vegas. I mean, who wants to go to Vegas anyway? That's a joke, of course, because Josh lives in Vegas. He loves it there. You know, some people like the desert. Anyway, so we want to get away. Our friends have a house down in Carmel, and we were blessed enough to be able to use it every once in a while. So they call us and say, hey, we're not going to be there this weekend. Y'all want to come down and use the house? Like, that's... Thank you. Yes. Yes, we will be there. Even took a couple of extra days off. Took Friday and Monday off. For those of you unfamiliar with Carmel, it is the richest, oldest, most entitled, whitest place in the universe, right? I call it Karenville. We go down, and everyone in the universe is there, because we can't leave. And it's awful. Alright, look, I have many faults. One of them is that I can be elitist from time to time, or all the time. And I don't do general population very well. I do not go on vacation during the high season anywhere. Nowhere. The most packed thing I will go to is Oshkosh. I'll go to Oshkosh because it's all like-minded people. And even then, there's a lot of general population. But that's okay because they're there to see aviation, and I can deal with that. Right? But this was unbearable. We get there, and it's just... It looked like the rejects from Disneyland. Like, sorry, we couldn't get into Disneyland, so we're going to roll our asses up here and see what this is all about. It was terrible. It was so bad that we came home a day early. It is now 3 p.m., and I am shit-faced. And to entertain myself this afternoon, I'm going to go hang out with my neighbors, their friends, and their mongoloid child. Which is fine because they're all intellectuals, and that's the kind of thing that I need to stimulate my brain and quote-unquote relax. All right, back to the actual build. Enough of that horribleness. All right, so Josh and I are sitting here finishing up chapter 35. One thing I want to go over real quick is a product review. You see that scuba tank, well, it looks like a scuba tank, in the bottom right-hand corner behind where Josh is standing. So that's a liquid CO2 tank, same kind you get when you weld, and it's got a regulator attached that allows you to plug in air lines and use pneumatic tools. And it's a great system for when you need things like off-site repair. So if we have a plane at an airport that needs a drill or some pneumatic tool use of any kind, we can load one of those up in a plane and go to where our plane is and get stuff fixed. It's fantastic. I have it in here in my hangar. I'm just trying it out to see how it works with different tools. So with the squeezer works great, rivet gun works great with drills. It does use a lot of air with high volume drills, but it's really good. Only con about it is that it is liquid CO2, so do not store it in a hot truck in the desert. Once the CO2 gets to about 140 degrees, it vents loudly in order to re-reach an equilibrium where it doesn't want to explode. So don't do that. But I would highly recommend it. If anyone that wants the link, please let me know. I can show you how to buy the regulator. Then all you need is a CO2 tank. I think the regulator was 140 bucks, and now I can have any tool up to like 300 pounds of pressure on any size tank I want. So it's really awesome. I've actually bought my own, and I'm going to be putting it on a 20-pound tank. That should last me about a year, I figure, even with all the tools I use. So, all right, we're all done. I want to thank Josh for coming, winner of the rotisserie. Hope you get some usage out of that. There you can see us plugging in the panel now that it's permanent. In the next video, we're going to be doing some cool stuff. So have a good week, everyone. See you soon.